Hi, this is Roxana for Avidiva, and today is day 34 of the 100-day challenge. Today is Monday, which means it's opinion day. And today I'm going to talk about a particular item that has been coming up a little bit in social media. Now, there are several feminist sites on Instagram and whatnot. And every once in a while they'll post something that's supposed to be funny or is supposed to make you think and whatnot. And I am very surprised by the amount of people that think that their own personal agenda means that they're feminist. What do I mean by that? I ran into a person actually, this is not one person. I've seen this over and over again lately. And these particular people seem to be under the delusion that because they were either sexually or physically abused, their stance against men makes them feminists. I don't have anything against people that are trying to make their lives better after such a horrible incident. I personally know a lot about this. Before I met my now husband of 28 years, I actually had a relationship with a guy that thought I was his personal punching bag until one day I got sick of it and I grabbed. There was these things that you would hoist against the steering wheel of your car, and the other end would go against pedals. And it was a metal thing, and it was really heavy. Later on, they made them out of plastic, but in the beginning, they were made out of metal, and they were really heavy. And I grabbed one of those suckers out of my dad's car, and this should tell you how old I am and how old this particular incident was. It was over 30 years ago. And I went and I said, we were having an argument and I knew where he was going. And I said, can you wait a minute? Because I'm going to get something to like level off this fight. And he's looking at me like, what do you mean level off this fight? And the next thing he knows, I'm coming at him with the thing. And I hit him on the back. And I'm pretty sure if it would have hit this much higher, I would have hit him on the head. But I was tired of being beat up. So that was the last time he ever beat me up. In fact, that was the last time he ever talked to me. So, and after that, nobody ever beat me up again. I've been on some very strange relationships where people try to manipulate me mentally, but physically, I've never been in an abusive relationship ever again. And just because that guy was that way doesn't mean that all men are bad and all men are oppressors and the world is coming to an end. Boo hoo hoo hoo. And I make light of the fact that people think that way because at the end of the day, what you think about whatever topic you're thinking about is your opinion. And it's based on your life and on your situation. You cannot impose what you think in terms of people. What you think about people is your version of that person based on your experience. Now, there's men that are abusive, and the reason why you know they're abusive is because you probably had a relationship with them and they were abusive, and then the next person was abused, and the next person they went out with abused. Obviously, there's a pattern there. It's not your opinion, it's fact. And facts are based on, well, facts. Reality is based on facts. If you come home with a black eye, somebody beat you up. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. If you were sexually abused, raped, that's not an opinion that the guy's a rapist. That is a fact because you've been sexually abused. However, that's where the reality ends. Your opinion on people based on a particular circumstance, that's not fact. Let me give you an example. You're African American. A white person treated you badly. That person treated you badly. That's a fact. All white people are bad. That's an opinion. In my case, I'm Hispanic. I'm a woman. I'm over a certain age. Let's say I go to a job interview and I don't get hired, which happens all the time. I was not compatible with what they were looking for. That's a fact. Obviously, because I didn't get the job. for me to take the leap and say, well, all the people I interview with are racist, sexist, and ageist, and that's why I'm not hired. That's my opinion. The only way I can prove that as a fact is if I send a bunch of other women there and none of them get hired either. Now there you might actually find a pattern. If you send 5 other girls and a guy, and the guy gets the job and none of the girls get the job, that's different. You might be able to argue it then, but you may not. It's irrelevant at the end of the day because, and I understand that there's people that can get sued for that. I'm just giving it as an example. I'm not talking about the legalities of the situation. But at the end of the day, here's the thing. Whatever you think about something, it's your opinion unless you have facts to back you up. That's why in court, there's certain things you can't use. You can't use hearsay. Why? Because hearsay is somebody's version of what happened. There's when they're asking you for to say something, the lawyers will usually interject and say objection if you're giving an opinion, because they don't want your opinion, they want the facts. So what I'm telling you right now is this, and I'm giving you this advice as an older sister or whatever you want to take it, as a mom, as a normal human, whatever you want to call it. When you go through a situation, that doesn't mean that every instance of that situation is going to turn out the same. Stop blocking yourself. Stop blocking the possibilities of other people helping you out, growing with you, being friends with you, based on an opinion. Going back to what I was talking about, the feminist sites. There were several instances that I saw this. Several people that were talking about their negative experiences with men and automatically assuming that all men are bad and therefore men should be punished and men cannot be feminist, and oh my god, it was just, oh, we live in a patriarchy. I don't even know how to say the word, but it's patriarchy, I guess. Men are oppressors and all this other baloney, and I'm sitting there going, no, you might, if you want to let the world dictate what you do and how you experience your life, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. That's your decision and it's your opinion. And it's your wish. I don't live in a society, or well, maybe I do, but I don't pay attention to men that oppress women or anything like that. If I'm in a situation where somebody doesn't like me because I'm Hispanic, or because I'm a woman, or because I'm Puerto Rican, or because I'm 49, or because I have gray hair, or because I'm fat, whatever. If there's a situation where somebody doesn't like me for any of those reasons, I have time for that. I honestly don't have time for that. I have managed to make it to 49, and I would like to see the next 10, 20, 30 years of my life be happy and healthy. And in order for me to do that, I need to let go of all this hate and this resentment, not only mine, but the one that's coming from the outside, which means I don't have time for people that are racist, sexist, or ageist. I used to work with a guy. He didn't like me because I was not stereotypical cute little girl that went around walking in short skirts and whatever. I don't work with that person anymore. Why? Because I don't need that in my life. I don't wear makeup. Most of the time I don't wear makeup. I had somebody in one of the Instagram accounts I was visiting tell me something to the effect of, if I don't wear makeup, I'm not pretty and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there like, I have barely. And I have people that witness this every day so they can tell you. I have makeup. You cannot imagine how much makeup I own. I own a lot of makeup because I like buying the palettes and stuff like that. I love products and I love testing them and whatnot. If you've seen any of the 33 videos before this one, I have makeup, I think, in one of them. And it's leftover makeup from the day that I filmed. It's not really makeup. That doesn't mean I'm not going to wear makeup in videos. It just means that it's not my priority right now. Therefore, I only wear makeup when I feel like it. And I'm not interested in making anybody feel better about or look at me and think, oh, you're so pretty. I don't give a damn. I really don't. I don't have time for being pretty and prissy and whatever. I have time to making my points, making some videos, because that is how I connect with people. And given the circumstances that I'm living in now, this was the outlet for me. That doesn't mean that I'm never going to wear makeup. It doesn't mean that I never wear makeup. It means that I wear makeup when I feel like it. And if people don't like it, that's their problem. That's their preconceived ideas. I'm still the same person with or without makeup. I don't make decisions based on what society tells me what I have to do. I make decisions based on what I think it's a good thing to do, what a good person would do, and what I would do. Because at the end of the day, I have to live with me. So please, do not let other people's things, other people's opinions, other people's actions determine who you are, what you stand for. You want to be a feminist because you want equal rights for both sexes. If you are a man and you want to be a feminist, then act like a feminist would and stop asking for permission or for people to like you, oh, because you're a feminist. Be a normal person. Be a good person. And maybe, if you find something to fight for that. Otherwise, just stay home watching TV or enjoying the company of your friends or whatever. Not everybody's going to fight for the rights of anybody else. Not everybody's going to be a hero. And that's okay. You can be you. It's okay to be you. It's preferable, actually. Everybody else is taken. Anyway, this is Roxana for Avid Diva. Thank you for watching.